I think the unique thing about the pre-university program is that all of the students that are part of this program are here for one particular reason, and that's because they want to go away to university at the end of this first year.
It was nice because during the whole experience of applying to all these universities, we're all doing that at the same time, and we all had the sort of same stresses at the same time, and it was nice to lean on people who felt exactly the same way, so you weren't in it alone.
It's a very intimate setting in which students not only come to know one another very well, but have an excellent relationship with their teachers.
We'll have crazy discussions about random things that don't even have to do with the schoolwork. And a lot of my teachers I think I'm going to miss next year, which is odd for any other program.
The class is only 20 students, so that means that there's individual interaction, there's group projects, there's interaction with the teacher, there's immediate feedback on learning, on assessment of critical thinking skills, assessment of content.
Students learn from themselves and from each other as much or more than they do from the teacher. And so they come in and it's quite a relaxed atmosphere. And if they're working on a project which is proving a bit more difficult, there's a lot of opportunity to come in outside of class time. They have quite a bit of spare time. It's a good transition from high school to totally self-regulatory sort of experience in university.
Another thing that's very nice about the LCC Pre-U program is the access to all the amazing resources. We have access to the top-line machinery, top-line tools, and whatever we need to make sure that we get things done.
Quite often, I'll get emails from students years later. They'll write me and they'll say, you know, I really feel that the material that was covered at LCC really placed me light years ahead, because even the schools that they often go to won't have the same access to resources or equipment that we have here.
Coming to Pre-U with the teachers being able to help whenever I need their help, and I've been able to realize my goals and just not let anything get in the way of them. I've become more dedicated to studying, dedicated to learning, and dedicated to my future.
What we offer here is the teaching style and the way that our faculty orient the classes is very much more in line with what the students will find at university. And so part of the process of transitioning, whatever it is you're doing in terms of transitioning into universities, students have to become personally responsible and they have to be independent in their learning.
Because of the small classes, I am able to bring any students whose background isn't as strong as some up to speed with extra help and extra time. You have the advantage of being able to get yourself up to a higher level faster than you would if the courses were structured to just bring up the average person to a reasonable level.
It's a really personal experience with the teachers. You get anything you want. It's pretty much, it's a tutoring session. And also is the high caliber of the classes here. Everything's taught at a very high standard, and it prepares you for college and AP exams and anything you could want to do in the future very well.
Studies have shown that if you challenge someone too much, if they feel that they're overwhelmed by something, they have a tendency to shut down. If you don't challenge them enough, they have a tendency to be bored. So our big role in the Pre-U program is to make sure we're looking at those individuals in our classrooms. And our classes aren't huge, and they allow us to actually try and structure something that would really try and challenge each individual to the class to keep meeting their potential and to keep progressing through the course of the year.
You really are prepared with a skill set that enables you to walk into your first year of university ready to go, independent, disciplined, and also the skills to properly prepare term papers, conduct scholarly research. These are all really important factors when you're submitting work to professors.
A lot of our parents will say to us, wow, it's amazing how much my son or daughter has grown over the course of this year. And that's because they have been challenged. They have, been pushed to that next level, and they really do mature during the course of that year through that guidance.
At the very beginning of the year, I had no idea which university I was going to choose. I didn't really know how anything when it came to applications worked. And actually, the program that I'm going to go to now is at McMaster's, the Arts and Science program. And the only reason why I chose to do this program was because of the Ontario trip that we took. I didn't even know about McMaster at all, and we went to visit, and I basically fell in love with the school.
As the university advisor at LCC, my main job is to support the students in preparing and sending out their applications to university. Although the back part of that job is that I would help the students choose universities that are suited for the programs that they're interested in, the careers they're interested in, the kind of university experience that they're interested in, and then help them put together the best possible application and putting their best face forward in applying to that university. It's seems like a simple kind of process, but it's actually a long-term, committed, ongoing process.
I am extremely happy with my decision because it's not only the program that's good, but it's also what it leads to. It leads to a lot of opportunities because you get amazing teachers, you get counseling on universities, and then you ultimately get to go to the university of your dreams. You get to fall in love with the university and apply. And now I'm about to go to an amazing school, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen because I'm going to New York.
The best part about my job is seeing the kids succeed. Those kids who, kids get into university because they're great kids with great grades and they've worked really hard. But it makes me so happy to see the kids who have put so much time and energy into their applications and are so committed to school being successful and getting into the schools that they really wanted to go to. That's a really great feeling of accomplishment for them. I'm so proud to be part of that experience.
I'm Christopher Shannon, headmaster at LCC, but also the parent of two students who've gone through our pre-U program, a boy and a girl. Each of them was very, very well prepared, and it's not just because I say so and not just because I work at the school. It's because the students, my kids, come back to me and remind me in their university experience how well prepared they are today, and they really feel that it is a testament to the pre-U experience. Why? They felt that their teachers were exceptional, they felt that the small classes made a real difference, and they really felt the fact that we had high expectations here, which was occasionally difficult for them, served them very well in reality at university. The co-curricular experiences were great. In essence, they're given a sense of independence, but with appropriate parameters, and down the road at university, success has in fact been what they've experienced.